welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I created Dolce by J. So in today's video, I thought it'd be fun just to sit down with you and do like a little makeup look, a little chit chat, catch up, get ready. I was just in London, so I can tell you about my trip and everything, learn some funny British slang words. So I'm gonna share some of those with you. And then also I have like a bunch of new products that are makeup items just to share with you. And some of them I'm using for the very first time. I'm gonna give you my first impressions and all of that. So if you're here for it, definitely give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I post new fashion and videos every single week. All right, guys, keep on watching. Okay, so I'm all barefaced now. I've just done a little bit of moisturizer and serum like 20 minutes ago, so it's all absorbed now. And I do have a new BB cream. I don't know if this is gonna be the right shade. I ordered it online, let's see. But this is the Shiseido Sports Bb Spf 50. This is the Wet Force. Oh my God, sorry, my nail, it broke. Hideous. Anyways, the show almost gone. This is the Wet Force Quick Dry BB Cream. I got it in the dark. It is super small. It's 30 ml, but comparing it with my foundation, this is 30 ml as well. So like, even though this looks so small, it's the same volume as a bottle of foundation. When I first got it, I was like, what the hell? This is supposed to be very water resistant. The reason I bought this is because my skin was just like, I don't know what it was, if it was the Dubai humidity or what. That could actually work if it's sheer. My BB cream from Laura Mercier was not sticking to my face. Like after about like 2 months of having it, it literally would not stick. Like I would be blending out my makeup in the day and it would just be like patchy and I would have to go over it multiple times and I would have to like add extra concealer just to like make it all work. And I was really just like, okay, what is going on with this? So I don't know if it was the humidity of Dubai. Okay, this might be like really dark, but you can always blend out on the neck. I don't know if it was the humidity of Dubai, but I did post a few stories on my Instagram and I had a bunch of people commenting saying like, yeah, this happened to me too after only 3 to 4 weeks. This happened to me with other Laura Mercier products. So, I mean, that could be just some issue they have with their formula that after like a month, it just stops like blending. So I don't know, but I've switched and I got this one for the reason that I ordered it right before I went to London. I was there for a few weeks visiting some friends. It was really awesome. I was there for Halloween weekend. So I wanted to try this and just see like if it would help and if it really was like extra water resistant like it says. So, I mean, I'm not really doing anything after this video. It's nighttime here now. So can't tell you if the SPF 50 works either in the night, but I'm definitely gonna keep using this obviously and just like report back probably on my social media and tell you like what I think of it. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, the link is below. Yeah, this is pretty dark, but actually, is it like crazy dark? Let's see. In the camera, it looks good. It's definitely quite dark. We're just gonna run with it because we are trying new makeup in this video. Just gonna blend it down the neck. Might need to switch to a turtleneck. Oh, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch this to the other side. There you go, guys. Modern problems require modern solutions. This goes on nicely. Like it doesn't feel heavy on my skin. It is. I would say it feels thinner on the skin than the Laura Mercier, but it doesn't feel so thick like the Cosmetics CC cream. So, I mean, keep that in mind. I do like the texture. It doesn't feel like emollient on my face. Like I feel like a bit of tackiness where the product is, but I feel like once it sets, it's not going to be like super crazy. I think if I wore this in the day, I would mix it with like a lighter foundation just until I get like way more tanned again. I just tried to wash my hands and I used the Aesop, the Reverence, like the exfoliating hand wash, and I used that twice. So if that gives you a quick little review of like how water resistant this is, that's good to know. Now, because this is actually a lot more full coverage than I anticipated, I am going to go in with my usual Dior Forever Correct Concealer. It is a new one, so it's not like a fully new product, sorry. I don't really switch concealers too often, just FYI, because once I find one that works for me, I just keep it. So I'm just gonna blend this all out. But yeah, while I was in London, I was there for Halloween weekend. It was amazing. I went as Elle Driver from Kill Bill Volume 2. I know it's like more of a niche costume, but I watched that movie last month and I just love like how badass she is and how she's just so like, she's just like a boss. And I like how the costume is like not too slutty. Like, oh my God, look at me. I'm gonna take some of this Givenchy face mist and put it on this beauty blender just to like get it a little moisturized. But I don't like to wet my beauty blenders these days. I think it just sucks all the product up, which in this case like wouldn't be a bad thing. But anyways, I just found she's like such a bad bitch in that movie, and I thought it was a creative Halloween costume that I don't think anyone else would be. And you also, it's not like a slutty cat, like it's just like cool, you know? And like, don't get me wrong, a slutty Halloween costume is like fun sometimes, but I don't know, I just feel like there's gonna be enough like sexy latex bunnies and cats this year. I thought I would like pass the torch off, you know? So that was my costume. And we went to a couple of the members clubs during my trip. It was so fun. We went for Halloween as well. Got to see Arts Club in London and Annabelle's, and those are so nice. Like Annabelle's is honestly next level gorgeous. Apparently they've redone their interiors the last few years, and like it's just so nice in there. Like it's insane. You're not allowed to take photos or anything. I snuck a few. But yeah, it was just gorgeous in there. Like everything is floral. They have like a pink like marble bar, like just so nice. And everything was all decorated for Halloween. It was so nice. Okay, so I'm also using this new powder. This is from Givenchy. This is the Prisme Libre. It's like their 4-color powder. So it has all these little, there's like a lilac, there's like a yellow and a couple of pinks, and like there's like a neutral. I really like this. It's kind of like dumped all over the lid. Oh my god, that's way too much. So yeah, I just dump it in the lid like that. And I do like to use this to set my whole face. However, one thing with this Givenchy powder is that it's like really drying. So it's good for setting your makeup, like it does the job, but for under the eyes, because I have more dry under eyes, it's always hard for me to find a powder that I like that doesn't make my eyes underneath look like cakey and like crepey. So with this, I do notice if I over apply it under the eyes, it can be like a little bit too heavy. And like one night I way overdid it by accident and my under eyes looked like cakey, which never happens to me ever. But I do like this powder, like it's very finely milled, and that's why I wanted to buy it. I saw a lot of good reviews. And then I don't know if you can tell, but it does have like slightly reflective properties. So it's good for brightening in that sense. The only thing is if you do set your face with it and you're in direct sunlight, it will look like a little bit, you know, glistening, like Twilight vibes, but you know what? I'm kind of here for that. That's fine with me. And then yeah, I just went out and like ate in nice restaurants and stuff. One of my favorite places was Sketch. That's like a really cool place. They have like egg looking toilets. So like the bathrooms are individual, but then they look like eggs. It's really cool. I'll try and put a photo for you. So that was cool. Just yeah, like really good food. Did a tiny bit of shopping, but not a ton because again, like all the stores, right? It's a season change there. So all the stores are fall winter stuff, but I live in a hot climate. So what am I gonna buy that I'm gonna wear, you know, back in Dubai? So I bought like a really cute pullover from the Missoni Palm Angels collab. Love that pullover so much. And the collab I think is cool. I love Missoni and Palm Angels. I've always like been interested in, but I've never actually bought anything because like, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, it's super streetwear, like cool vibes, but just never really bought anything. It gives me like a bit of off-white vibes, you know, but the fact they collabed, that was cool. So I got a sweater and then I got like a trench coat and I had to buy a jacket while I was there just because it was so cold. And I looked at the weather and it said it was like 19 degrees. It was not 19 degrees. It was so cold. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do for setting. Okay, so my bronzer also isn't new, but it's the Dolce Gabbana Solar Glow Bronzer. Gorgeous packaging, obsessed. I think that this makeup is dark enough that I can actually use this because before my face was like a little bit too light. You know what I'm really upset about though is those Takehodo brushes I got. Honestly, I don't know what happened to them. They completely disappeared and I'm very upset about it because they took 3 months in the mail to arrive. Although, here's a funny story I never mentioned. Oh, this is so intense, this stuff. I forget how intense it is. I complained because they took so long in the mail and I was like, it's been 3 months. Like, where is my order? This is crazy. It was like $400. And then they gave me a refund. They're like, sorry, they might be lost. You need to fill a little lost order form. And I'm like, okay. Then they refunded me. And then they showed up 2 weeks later and I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just not going to say anything. So anyways, now they're missing. So I don't know if that was like bad karma or whatever, but they're completely missing. So if I want to reorder them anyways, it's like no love lost. Like I didn't spend any money on them anyways, but I was just so excited to use those, especially during my trips, going out for dinners and stuff all the time, and like stuff during the day, you want to look cute. And I was excited to use these new brushes and I couldn't. So that's just like a little bit too bad, you know? So have to be careful doing makeup right here on the temples. I do love this bronzer though. It's definitely like a very terracotta warm bronzer, but like it's so gorgeous. But I did buy this in the summer when I was quite tanned, and since I've just been out of the sun for like basically 3 weeks now, I have lost it and I haven't self-tanned my face. Okay, so I learned some funny words while I was in London. I wanted to share with you guys just some of my favorites. This is literally all I do for nose contour, by the way. Like I literally can't be asked, as the Brits say, can't be asked. It means like I can't bother, like I can't be bothered to do this, like can't be asked. So like every day I would try and use this in a sentence. Like if it was like whether or not like I have to go back to the room and get something, or I have to like do my hair, I'd be like, I can't be asked right now, I can't be asked. And like my friend would always just laugh. Yeah, I'll share some more words, but first I got this new blush from Chantecaille. I ordered this before I left actually. They had like a 20% off promotion, and Chantecaille, if you don't know, it's like quite a bougie like French beauty brand. And they had these limited edition like endangered species collections they do where they donate some of the profits to charity, which like even though it's an expensive brand, like I always like when brands have these type of initiatives, because like most brands just don't do anything, right? So I saw this on Instagram and it was so cute. I was like, I need this. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is so freaking cute. It is called Emotion, and it just says Cheek Shade. It's the B. It's actually a mini blush. It's quite small. However, compared to the Dior one I have, which is also very small, like this is a size comparison, the Dior blush is very small. This is 4.5 grams and this is 2.5. So it is like half the size for like about the same price. And this is so nice. This is my first time ever using it. So like wish me luck. Let's like do this together and hopefully it's not going to be crazy pigmented, but usually French beauty brands are like not as aggressive as US, I find. Yeah, that's nice. It's kind of like a warm, like peachy nude, and I looked at swatches. It was like a pinky peach, and I thought that was just really nice. And it does have this little gold overspray, but okay, you can see already. I was wondering about this. So it's not like a highlight in the middle. It's just a little overspray for the B. So I guess now it's just all pink. But yeah, that's really pretty, I think. Okay, so I also have a new highlight. I filmed the whole review video of this, and then I just like, my hair was messed up on one side, and I just like I just didn't post it. So I don't know if I'm still gonna do a review video on this, but anyways, this is the new Dior Forever Couture Luminizer in their little like cushion packaging. So cute. I got the shade Golden Glow because we love a golden glow moment here on this channel. I am a gold lover for everything, makeup, jewelry, lifestyle, everything should be gold, and I don't love silver. So anyways, this is the color here. It's really pretty. I have used it a few times now. I'll show you how it applies. So it applies as Dior makeup does. It is quite on like the more kind of just natural glowy side. I do find this a little bit similar to the Nude Air Luminizer. I find that formula quite similar. They have the those cheek quads as well with the highlights. I find those a bit like a dash glittery, and they're a bit more like iridescent, whereas like this is a little bit more like, it's just a little bit more kind of like lit from within. And that Nude Air Luminizer I have, it's the 001 shade, so it's a little bit more like, less on like the golden side. Now this isn't even super golden on the face, it is in the pan though. Their original shade, I think it's shade number 1, this is 04 Golden Glow. The 01 was totally sold out, but I thought it was similar to my Nude Air Luminizer anyways, so I thought, let's get the golden one, because I haven't had a new highlight in ages. I haven't really been crazy though lately about like doing makeup. Like even when I went out in London, you might be surprised by this, even when I went out in London, it was like no lashes most of the nights. I did lashes a few times, and one of the nights I did it, I honestly like really didn't like my makeup. It was weird, and I don't know if it was the lashes or just the fact that I did like kind of a bolder lip with a lash, and I had been so au naturel for a while, but I was like, this just looks too harsh on me. And I'm really kind of liking just like mascara lately. And I haven't really posted any makeup tutorials on this channel in like ages because I just haven't really been like buying new makeup, you know? I also have this Dior Iconic Overcurl. This is their newest mascara, and this is the primer. It came in a little set, so I'm gonna use the primer first. These are so like 2006, these primers, I feel like Lancome vibes, but I'm here for it. It's like a fun step. But yeah, anyways, so more London words. Oh my God, I need to do my eyebrows. Sorry, I just noticed that. I'm not gonna like delete all this now, but chuffed was a funny one. Like she'd be like, I'm so chuffed. And I'd be like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? But like chuffed means like you're so excited, you're so happy. So that was another one. And then what else? There was like, oh, pants. Like pants are so funny. Like we'd be out and I would be like, oh, I need to go home and like change out of these pants for dinner. And she'd be like, that means underwear. So like I'm walking in the street and like I talk pretty loud sometimes. And she'd be like, oh my God, you literally just say you need to change your underwear before dinner. And I'd be like, no, like I need to change out of these pants, like these trousers, as they say. It's like, it was a funny thing. And then another thing they say too is like have a laugh. Like, oh, we all went out and like we had a laugh. I just think it's such a nice word, like, or a nice phrase. It means like we had a nice time. Like we were like, I don't know, it could mean, I guess, joking around, but it means also like we're having a laugh, like we're enjoying ourselves. Like, oh, we all went to Mykonos and had a laugh, like, you know? I like some of the insults they use, like wanker. I don't know if this video is gonna get demonetized because these are like swears technically, but not really. Like wanker means like, I don't know, like you're just like an ass. I'm gonna smudge this mascara. Oh my God. And then like knob means I think like you're kind of dumb, like, oh, he's such a knob, like he's such like like you're just kind of like dumb, like I don't know. It was, oh, I was laughing literally every day. I would make her teach me like all these words, and it was awesome. And I find too, like British humor for me, I just enjoy it so much more. Like it's so much more witty and you have to be a lot quicker. Movies I do like that are comedies. Step Brothers, love Step Brothers so much. It's hilarious. And then, I mean, Bridesmaids, obviously so funny. Like the plane scene. And then when, what's her name? Melissa something. She's like, feel that heat radiating from my undercarriage. God bless. And then they're eating the sandwich at the end of the movie with the air marshal. Oh my God, freaking hilarious. Okay, so this mascara, I do quite enjoy it. I have done it now. This is like my second or third coat. I think it might have gotten like a tiny bit dry because when I first got it, it was a bit of a more dry mascara formula. And now it's like, I don't know if it was that primer maybe, but I haven't had mascara on my eyes for like 5 days, like at all. I haven't been wearing makeup. So I don't know. I think it looks good though. Like it looks good. There's definitely a difference in my lashes. But sometimes I find with these primers as well, I always wear it usually without the primer unless I want to be extra. I find sometimes with these primers, it's just like, it makes it almost like clumpy. Like it's like too much volume. And I think that's what the primer is for. Like it's meant to like, it's just like lash primer base mascara, like amplified. Okay, so now let's do brows. I don't have anything new for the brows, so I'm just gonna probably like fast forward through this part for you because it's gonna be boring. Okay, that's one side with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Just keeping it like a bit natural. I actually got my brows tinted when I got my hair done. My stylist was like, oh, want to tint your brows? And I was like, what? I've never done that before. And I was so nervous because like she puts on the bleach and they turn white. Like they literally turn white. And then like she goes back in with a toner. And it was like kind of shocking at first, but I did really like the results. The only thing is your eyebrows, they turn over like quite quickly. So after about like 3 weeks, the toner does start to fade and then the brows almost look a little bit like reddish in the light. And so I was like, oh my God, what is this? But at first I really liked it because before like the roots come in, like I kind of need to get my hair done like the next few weeks now, I think. But before the roots come in, when your hair is like this blonde and then my brows are naturally like darker, it just looks like a bit shocking. Like it looks really, really fake. And it's like I showed her a photo and she's like, oh my gosh, all I can see is the brows. And I'm like, yes, I know, it's like too much at first. So usually when I would first get my hair done, I wouldn't even do anything on my eyebrows for like the first week, just to give it that time to kind of like grow a bit. Okay, now I have a new lip product. I have this Byterry. It's a hyaluronic acid tinted lip balm, and I've never tried anything from Byterry, but I always see bloggers talk about it, and I know it is a really nice brand. It's definitely like a very luxury brand, so I was kind of holding off trying it until I really wanted to try some new products, like not just buying for the sake of buying. And this was in a video, I forget the girl's name, but I was in one of like best tinted lip balms of all time, and the video had like 300,000 views, so I was like, this looks like a credible source. So she said this was amazing, so let's see it. I got Nudissimo is the shade, Moment of Truth. Should I do a lip liner before? No. I literally just talked about how unnecessary lip liners are, and now I'm like, should I use one? But it's because this BB cream is so full coverage that it leaves, like when you blend it, it gets on the lips a bit, right? That feels really nice. It feels really lightweight. It is quite a fragranced product though, like wow. Like, you know how Saint Laurent lipsticks are very, very fragrancy? This reminds me of one of those. Like it kind of like tastes like perfume a bit. I think the shade is all right. Even though this foundation is like so dark, I think the shade is really pretty. Okay, I think it looks nice. It's not so sheer that it's not even doing anything. I do like the idea of a tinted lip balm because like sometimes when you're out and about going around with a lipstick, when you have to put a mask on and take it off, it gets on the mask, it gets a bit messy. So if you're just like want a little touch of color, this is like a good solution. That's why I bought it, because during the day, like I don't really like to wear lip glosses with masks because it's messy, but then I don't really want to wear a matte lipstick during the day necessarily unless I really want to have like that glam look. So I like creamy lipsticks, but right now my creamy lipsticks are like a little bit dark. Charlotte Tilbury Kim Kardashian West lipstick, I love it so much, but it's literally like, it looks like 2008 foundation on the lips moment. It's just way too light on me, so I always have to blend it with like 2 other products. But no, I think this looks nice, and it has hyaluronic acid, which is supposed to have like plumping properties. Yeah guys, that is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the new products I was trying, getting these little mini reviews, hearing about my time in London, and I hope you're doing really, really well. If you do enjoy this content, do not forget to hit subscribe. I do post new fashion and beauty content every single week, and I would love to have you here for it. All right guys, take care, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.